name is Yu from Section 6 Group 1. So this is the part of operating speed, about 85% speed of vehicle at Lebuh Raya Ceras Kajang near Bukit Gunung at Site A. So from this data chart, this blue color one is for speed limit and orange color is for overspeed. So from this data, we can see all of the vehicle were driving overspeed at all area. This is the speed of overspeed at all area. The highest one is motorcycle driving overspeed 62.7 km per hour at advanced warning area 2. Second is passenger car. After continue with heavy vehicle. And next, at advanced warning area 1 and 2, the passenger car and motorcycle were driving quite fast with the speed 100 km per hour and above, except for the heavy vehicle, which are always drive in 70 or 80 km per hour, although already over speed limit a little bit. So this is the part of operating speed from our infographic.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hazimah binti Suri. I am from Section 6, Group 6. Today I want to explain about this chart. This chart is about a relationship between speed compliance and different temporary speed limit for three types of vehicles. In this chart, the green color represents a percentage for compliance, while the orange ones represent a percentage for non-compliance. Based on this chart, for three types of vehicles, the highest percentage of compliance is at 70 km per hour, while the highest percentage for non-compliance is at 60 km per hour. As the conclusion, we can see that if the speed limit is below 70 km per hour, many road users didn't obey the speed limit. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arif Hakim Zalan. So I would like to explain to you about Miss Speed at Lebuh Raya Ceras Kajang near Bukit Dukun Site A. So if you can see, had a three table, and each table had a three different vehicle type. First, passenger car. Second, motorcycle. And lastly, vehicle heavy. So before I go one by one, let me explain to you how to get main difference. So how to get that is the value of traffic control A minus the value of traffic control area B. So you can get a main difference. So we go to the first table, which is passenger car. If you can see, the highest main speed at passenger car is advanced warning area 1, and the lowest speed passenger car is working area. So if you can see, the range between the highest main speed and the lowest main speed is 23.3. So so passenger car has a highest range between the three table. So we go to the second table, which is motorcycle. Motorcycle had a highest main speed at advanced warning area 2, and the lower main speed is working area. So if you can see, the range between the highest and the lowest is 11.2. So motorcycle had the second largest range between the highest and lowest from the three table. And lastly is a vehicle type of vehicle heavy, like lorry and others. So the highest main speed is advanced warning area 1, and the lowest main speed is working area. And also you can see the range between highest and lowest is 10.7, and it made a lowest range between the passenger car and motorcycle. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Rizati Hussein. I am from Group 6, Section 6. So today I will present about speed compliance by traffic control area. So from this figure, we can see that there are three areas which are Advanced Warning Area 1, Advanced Warning Area 2, and Work Area. For the blue color, it will represent the compliance, and the grey color, it will represent the non-compliance. So we will go through one by one. For the first area, which is Advanced Warning Area 1, we can see here that motorcycle is the most compliant, followed by heavy vehicles and then passenger cars. For the second area, which is Advanced Warning Area 2, heavy vehicle is the most compliant, followed by passenger cars and motorcycle. For the last area, which is Work Area, heavy vehicle is the most compliant, followed by passenger cars and then motorcycle. So basically from this figure, we can conclude that heavy vehicle is the most compliant compared to passenger cars and motorcycle. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum to everyone. I am Ahmad Kamar Afiq bin Abdul Aziz, A 181490, and today I'm going to explain about this chart. Okay, there are three data which we retrieve. One is from Loboraya Elite from 12 km 12.9 to 12 km 12.5, and the second one is the Loboraya Ceras Kajang to Loboraya Ceras to Kajang Ceras Batu 11, and the last one is from Loboraya Ceras to Kajang Bukit Dukung. There are three data which follow, which we focus on how far or how their speed travels in those particular highways. For Loboraya Elite, from km 12.9 to km 12.5, in the passenger car, which comply to the speed of the highway. For the passenger car, is only 22.7, while the non-compliance is 77.3. And for the motorcycle, the compliance is only 7.3%, while the non-compliant is the other 92.7%. And for heavy vehicle, it's only 1.3%, which is compliance, and the non-compliance is 97.7. As you can see, in Loboraya Elite, from km 12.9 to km 12.5, most of the driver from passenger car and riders motorcycle and heavy vehicle are non-compliant. And for the second one is from Loboraya Ceras to Kajang Ceras Batu 11, is the passenger car which comply or its compliance is 45% and non-compliance is 55%. As you can see, the passenger car is almost 50-50. And for the motorcycle or the rider is which compliance is 17.3% and the non-compliance 82.7%. And for heavy vehicle is 14.7% and non-compliance is 85.3%. This is also shows the a slightly better compliance of driver and rider from passenger car, motorcycle, heavy vehicle than Loboraya Elite. And for the last one is from Loboraya Ceras to Kajang Bukit Dukung. As you can see, the compliance for passenger car is only 24.3%, and the non-compliance is 75.7%. And it's much lesser for a motorcycle, which is only 7% is compliance and 93% non-compliance. And heavy vehicle is much worse, whereas only 1.3% is compliance and the non-compliance is 88.7%. Overall, in general, all the driver from all the passenger car, motorcycle and heavy vehicle in all three types of highway, which is the Lebuh Ceras, Tukajang Bukit Dukong, Lebuh Ceras, Tukajang Ceras Batu 11 and Lebuh Elite from KM 12.9 to 12.5. All of them generally are non-compliance. Okay, and that is all from me. I'm sorry for any I'm sorry if there's any miscommunication or any misunderstanding or any hard to understand, because Ahmad Gamafi is not that very well, as I'm warded in the hospital. And thank you